2, 1. Alright, finally, we're back. After a couple of weeks, I've assembled a group of 4 of my favourite people, and we're gonna make a podcast. So, welcome everyone on YouTube, Twitch, maybe Spotify in the future, as we say every episode. I'm joined today by Caleb and Reuben, the 2 classics.
Hello.
But I'm also joined by Toby, who you may remember from a wee while ago, and our first time on the podcast, Seth. How are you?
I'm fine.
That good? That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to be fine. It's fine to be good.
It's not good to be coarse, but it's good to be fine.
Oh dear Lord, Reuben, why?
I'm so sorry.
All right. Without further ado, I better get us started on our first topic. So I've been thinking. Like most people who are of my my philosophical knowledge.
Philosophical.
Yes, I'm a philosophical gentleman, Reuben.
That's
So
odd.
when I combine my intellect when it comes to philosophy and my passion when it comes to gaming, you get the philosophy of gaming. More specifically, the 4 types of gamers, or as I like to call it, the 5 types of gamers, because I added another one. So let's go through these for a second, shall we?
Wow.
Yes. So we'll just
We need a PowerPoint for this.
For real.
for real.
Should just
So-
quickly throw together
So
a
we
PowerPoint.
have. So this is what is called Bartle's. But this is Bartle's test of it's designed by a guy named Richard Bartle. But it breaks up the way people play games into 4 simple categories. These categories are the achiever, the explorer, the socializer, and the killer. So,
That's you had that in.
And the one that
Reuben,
did your mom.
I can already
Sam.
tell now that Reuben is the killer.
Yes.
okay, well, let me
I will
read
kill
this.
my own teammates in training rounds so I get more kills.
Alright.
Where's the rager though? There's always one.
That's
Yes.
that's honestly
Yes.
probably the killer, which you'll understand once I read this. So we'll start off. We'll start off with the achiever. So the achiever are all about points and status. They want to be able to show their friends how they are progressing. They like to collect badges and put them on display. And Bartle
Reddit.
estimates
Sorry, what?
Reddit gold. Am I right?
Yes.
Bartle estimates that roughly 10% of people are players of the achiever type. And then we have the explorer. So explorers want to see things and discover new secrets. They're not as bothered about points or prizes. For them, discovery, quote unquote, is the prize. Explorers are fine with repetitive tasks as long as they eventually unlock a new area of the game, or they deliver some kind of Easter egg. Explorers really enjoy the surprise that's possible in a game, and around 10% of players fit into this category.
Oh yeah.
Next up we have the killer. The killer denotes an ominous-sounding type, but one that is nonetheless valid. Killers are similar to achievers in the way that they get a thrill from gaining points and winning status too. What sets them apart from achievers is that the killers want to see other people lose. They're highly competitive, and winning is what motivates them. They want to be the best at the game, and it should come as little surprise that the only way for that to be true is if they beat everyone else. Bartle's research suggests that only a small number of players are killers, less than 1% to be precise. Less than 1%, that's what it says.
That
And then finally we have the
That is
remaining
not true.
we have the
That means
remaining
that you've
80%
come
of
across
players
1%
which are
of the population that are like that.
or
Wait, what did he?
maybe we're just
did
in
he,
a
like,
weird subpopulation of the group where everyone plays killers.
Did he
I
like
think it's
test
just
a bunch of
New Zealand that's
5-year-olds?
like OCE.
I don't. Well, it
service,
might.
just that
well-
1%. It's just all of them. So
Yeah,
I guarantee you,
New
for
Zealand
every
is just-
game I play,
it's-
there'll be one person like that.
it's just specifically OCE service and then Central US
Yeah,
service.
it's all the Australian kids.
Yes, it is.
That's
all
what
the
it
Aussies.
is. Yeah. Well, I think now that you mention it, Reuben, this test was either conducted on really young kids or middle-aged white women, because the majority. next we come to the socializers, which comprise of 80% of the people who
When was
play
the last
games.
time you saw a middle-aged white woman
Okay,
playing
no,
like Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Yeah, let me read.
How did
No,
he-
seriously,
How
let me
did he
read.
hit that wall
No,
bang?
okay, well, when it says gamers, it's okay. Let me read what it says. This is a quote from the website. The vast majority of players are socializers. That's almost 80% of people who play games. Socializers experience fun in their game through their interaction with other players. Socializers are happy to collaborate in order to achieve bigger and better things than they could on their own. Games such as Farmville, Facebook's largest game, appeal to the socializer.
Okay,
For
man.
instance, socializers are happy to water someone else's
Okay,
farm in
okay,
exchange for new crops off of their
now
own
we
farm.
know what this genre is. They're talking about mobile games, not
Yeah.
just
What?
games.
Well, no,
They're
well-
talking about mobile games.
Well, yes,
Bro,
but it
some
all-
guy's playing like Dragon Veil or something.
No,
and
but
he's
I'm-
like raging.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you can see here if you can see what I see, which you can't, the viewers can. But so I'm looking at. So when it describes the socializer, it comes up with a picture of this game Farmville, which kind of looks like it's like Heyday.
Yeah, I
Or
played
it's
it.
Farm, yeah, you know what it is. But then it also shows under Killers. It shows a screenshot of Call of Duty Zombies, and then it shows like
Wait,
War Thunder
wait.
and stuff.
Why is it all these zombies in a rest?
Why
I don't
Call of
know.
Duty
All
Zombies? It's
these
the most
Call of Duty
uncompetitive game. It's not competitive.
I know. Well,
That's
I don't
why
even
the
know if that's
shooter
Call
will
of
play.
Duty Zombies, but well, it's a game with
It's just
it's
a
a
mobile with
it's no,
zombies,
it's
it's
definitely
like
not a
Call of
mobile
Duty.
game. I don't even know. I mean, I'm
Probably
just
Left 4 Dead, in which all 4 people work together.
it
Yes.
might be. I honestly don't know, but that's yeah. But then it has like I think it's War Thunder or something for like the Explorer.
War
And then
Thunder.
War
The
Thunder.
Explorer.
Yeah, I
That
know.
doesn't make any sense.
Wouldn't Minecraft be a more exploratory game?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or any
Yeah.
other game.
Not really.
Yeah.
Based on
Any
the
other
description of the Explorer was
non-FPS game.
in that whatever you're reading. Minecraft doesn't fit that. Because Minecraft has no repeating
That-
to
no, that would
unlock
be
new
social.
areas sort of
Minecraft
stuff.
would be
Minecraft's
social.
already, you explore everything
Yeah,
without
Minecraft's
having
open
any
world.
Yeah, it's more of a
Yeah.
story game, like
Mm.
Also,
like
it's random
Skyrim
gens
and
Minecraft,
stuff.
so it's less of an explorer. Like, and the Minecraft map would go under Explorer more than just a random generated Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because that's like, because
yeah, like the typical example would be like
an
Skyrim.
Assassin's Creed game, GTA, stuff like
Sam,
that.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sam, what's the one that you added?
So mine it's kind of like the Achiever, but I call it the Completionist. So my idea of the Completionist is that I created this specifically for me, so it kind of fits between the Achiever and the Explorer. So the Completionist, so like the Achiever, they try to collect like points
the
and medals
steam
and
points.
stuff, but they have to do everything in order, or they have to do it 100%. So if you think about that, if Seth, Reuben, Caleb,
What
you've ever
about
played
the-
Siege with me, I never go straight to the 25k ops. I don't only because I'm
Yeah.
only gonna buy all the 10k ops until I'm gonna progress onto the 15ks. Unlike you,
Yeah.
you just save up for all the 25k ops. So
yeah,
that's
I-
what a completionist is.
I can add a
A
sixth one to that.
We're
I can
going
add a sixth
sixth.
one.
Okay.
What about
I-
7th?
The toxic sweat fest.
Okay.
They will
That's the
put their
killer.
own teammates down.
Yeah, that's a
That's
killer.
the killer.
No, but
I
killers.
can create.
okay.
I can create an actual sixth. The best. That is me. That's
Yeah.
my category. The
Mad
best.
Okay,
Just
we
What
need,
about the
whoever
speedrunner?
says that is automatically a killer.
What about the speedrunner? And all they do in a game is try to do things as fast as possible.
That's probably the
You need-
achiever or
Yeah.
the completionist. Or maybe not. Maybe less so the completionist, but yeah. So
They just try and break the game in any way possible.
yeah, well, that's just the. What category would that fit? The cheater.
No, it would fit in under Explorer. wouldn't
Cheater
it?
is more of like they're using like legitimately cheats to give them an advantage, while the glitch is more like they'll just try find the bugs within the game.
Dream. Haha, I said it. Woo. Okay, so now we've covered the 4. Well, now we've got like 8 types of players. Which one do you think you are? What do you identify with the most?
The completionist.
How
I'm
are you, man?
probably
You
an
and me both.
explorer, but then
Heck
again,
yeah,
I
bro.
do hate grinding.
Probably the Explorer.
The
No
Explorer?
wonder you're a virgin.
Bruh.
Sam.
Shut up.
What? that came out of nowhere.
I'm probably the person who tries to break the game, honestly.
Yeah, you are. You are. You're more like
He's the
you're like the
jester.
memer. The
Yeah.
memer.
Yeah,
The memer just
Yes.
messes around and tries to break the game constantly.
Yes. That's you and Seth in Siege. You opening all the
Yes.
walls.
Opening the wall in Canal, that is the worst wall to open.
What do you mean? It gives us
What
an
do you mean? It was
advantage.
pro
It really
strat.
doesn't.
It gives us
And
a
I
nicer
was-
peeking window, like, you know?
It's
We
called
need our little peeking
unexpected.
holes. And if you just make it bigger, you got more area to shoot. You can see more. You get it?
They can also see you more, but whatever.
True.
But if I
But-
see them first,
Not if you wear camouflage, am I right?
yeah.
For real.
That's why
Examples
Carly
of
all
when
the
I've broken. Examples of when I've broken games. At one time, me and Toby were playing BMG, and then we figured out a way to put the bus in the crusher, which is not meant to go in the crusher.
That was fun.
Okay. Wait. What?
And then Kronka just constantly trying to clop out instead of playing the game.
Wait. Hold on. It's already been 12 minutes. How's it been 12 minutes? Bruh.
What we talked.
All right.
12 minutes.
I guess it's time to move on to the next topic already. Right. Who's going? First person to respond gets to take their topic.
I mean, I'll go, because why not?
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Caleb.
my topic is... my topic is British weather.
British weather.
Sounds odd at first,
Yeah.
It's
but
wet.
it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. So, like, if you think about songs coming from Britain, like, for example, Mr. Blue
gosh.
Sky, why is there songs about the weather? The weather's the most boring thing if you live somewhere else other than Britain. It's like British. You see in TV shows as well. People was like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about the weather." It's like, but
It's
the
just
weather's
called the
boring.
news.
It's
Whereas,
yeah, it is.
We do that here too, you know?
Yeah. Your
But honestly, generally,
Bro,
I think
it's so
like
strange. They talk about the weather in the news.
yeah, so
Bro.
cringe. It's like I mean we talk. I mean we want to know the weather, but it's like people actively have like chats about the weather. It's like a conversation topic, which I guess it is now. But like,
How's the
You'll roll
weather?
with it.
Nice
I feel
weather
like-
today,
Yeah,
isn't
their
it?
jobs
No
that
weather.
revolve
I
around it.
feel like
British.
Nice
I
weather.
feel all of,
Thanks.
I feel like all
You
British
must be
people
British.
are just mentally unstable whenever it's not sunny. And then they're just so depressed like the whole time that they're just like talking about how bad the weather is and stuff. And it's like, bro,
I'm struck.
If someone just walks up to you and says, is the weather's good, isn't it? You'd be like, you must be depressed.
No, miss me with that small talk.
Got me.
Small talk.
small talk. It's like,
Yeah.
why would you talk about like weather with a date? Like,
Yeah,
that's the
nice.
most boring thing anywhere else. Whereas
no-
in Britain, it's just like the weather's bad 99% of the time, and they're like, "Yo, it's a nice day. Let's go."
Yeah, nice
Finally.
weather. Thanks.
One day a year, 365 and a quarter days in a year, and one of them had sun.
Yeah,
I can't
British.
help but notice
Britain,
someone
am I
here
right?
has been playing Valorant for 10 minutes now. Be on that grind during the
Reuben!
podcast.
Are you actually?
I will.
Bro,
I'm
he's trying
Oh!
to get his A's and B.
Man, why do you
How
have
do
to
you
do
even
that?
boot Valorant?
Bro,
Like,
using
for real, it's
using
so
the
cringe.
operator. Wait, no, that's not what it's
I
called.
was actually.
Wait, is it?
It is.
Is it called the operator still?
It
I
is,
can't remember
yes.
what it's called.
We've gone from
Anyways.
weather, British weather,
Weather
to
to
Valorant.
playing
Valorant.
Is this Ruben's topic of Valorant?
Cry all you want. You
Oh,
you can't
I was gonna-
unconnect your favorite topic from Valorant.
Okay, no. Shall I say?
Yeah,
Dang.
at some point. I
Shall
hope.
I just say that Valorant is bad?
Yes.
It is
You
bad.
can- you can-
Monthly
that is-
listeners
that
go
is called
down.
An opinion, and it's
Monthly
probably
listeners?
correct.
Yeah, bro.
Monthly listeners.
Because this is on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Did you know only a small percentage of our viewers have subscribed?
Oh, Caleb, no, don't do that. Our viewer
Okay, what's that?
retention. No.
Let me quickly check the podcast subscriber count.
Who?
It
Oh,
I
just
think
went
we're at
to
like 20 subscribers, maybe a bit less.
We got 21.
21. Sheesh.
Yeah.
21?
Anyone subscribed?
What's no close 10?
Yo, subscribe. Let's live
I
count.
still didn't subscribe, but
Oh dang.
Yes.
But yeah. Speaking of, so coming back to the topic of the weather, I read an article about 10 things that are bad for your mental health, and small talk was one of them. And
I'm not surprised.
Why would
Yeah.
small talk be bad?
it's
It
it was such a weird article.
Short people.
No, it was such a weird article because like everything in it, small talk is the only one I can remember, but the rest they were all had some. They all connected it to like depression and anxiety and.
So wait, talking to children gives you depression?
What are children?
Isn't that what small talk is? No, I'm kidding. I know what small talk
Oh,
is.
dear, Reuben,
Damn.
Why do you do?
why are you popping off with your dad jokes?
Why am I like this?
Ugh.
My word.
I apologize for the cringe.
Yes. So, anyways, how's the Valorant grind going?
I
He got off.
I
He
got
off
He got called
you
out.
realised I'm like, well, might as well.
Okay. Well, you know, we gotta.
You know what? I'm gonna load up.
Yo, actual
Honestly,
If he
guys,
beats the game before we end the podcast, he wins $100.
Yeah. Oh yes. By the
Yeah.
way, viewers, if you're wondering why my picture is still Greta, it's not December yet, so I can't change it.
But
Oh.
it's
You
gonna
get no
change
more
it to something
context.
It
better.
is Griffith.
I
It's gonna
get my
change it to
tablet
something
today.
better.
I should at least.
You get no context. Next episode of What the Fridge, you'll be able to see my new profile picture, and trust me, it's 100% better.
It's gonna
100
be
times
Greta with a
better,
Christmas
actually.
hat.
100% better. It's only 2 times better.
True. Okay. It's 100 times better.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
So we should probably go back to
Yeah.
the topic of weather.
Weather.
No,
We
it's
just
not.
decided it's
The
Well,
only
when should we
reason
do
I
that?
picked weather is because it's hot and I'm angry.
It
Yeah,
is
it gets-
actually
it
really
gets
hot
so
today.
hot in New Zealand.
It's
If you
been
try
so
opening the
hot the
window-
last few days.
I mean,
Yes,
we
my
are coming
window
up.
is open and my fan is going.
I mean, to be honest,
It's
we are
hotter
coming up.
outside though than it is inside.
So we just keep cutting Sam off.
I mean, please.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, we are coming up to like the
Just
middle
keep
of.
talking in front of-
Shut up.
Yeah.
We are
Valid
coming up
call.
to like the middle of summer in New Zealand, though. December is December the middle of summer?
No,
No,
December's
December's
first
the
season of
beginning.
summer.
Oh, is it the first? Is it?
January's the second month of summer,
Oh.
February's the third.
Okay, well, we're going into summer.
Yeah, there we go.
Speaking of
Never
summer,
mind, it's hot. It's really hot.
yeah.
it's hot.
Winter is the best
Just
season,
like
without a
Sam.
doubt.
It is.
Like,
Winter.
Fan back on.
Yeah.
It's because it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down. So of course,
Yeah.
winter's
Yeah.
gonna be
That
better.
is correct.
And
Yeah,
also,
I
you feel way
100%
more
agree
cozy
with
when you
that.
get yourself warmed up when you're cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just
And
feel
also,
more
you don't have to
comfortable.
deal with consistent insects like bees and flies.
Yeah,
And
flipping
children.
Yeah,
flies, honestly.
And what children? What
I
did you
think you
say?
still have to deal with children during winter, but
Oh dang,
I don't think they just disappear. They don't die to frostbite or cold.
bro! Have you ever
Honest.
seen this? Have you ever
Round.
seen The Shining?
The
No.
shiny.
The
From
Shining.
Pokemon?
The
Which one?
Shining.
Oh no, the kid doesn't die in that, does he?
I don't think so.
I,
And the other reason I think winter is superior is because it gets darker faster. Like the sky is like
Yo.
Well, I mean, that's
we can
thanks to
go on a
daylight
serious
savings.
notice free
No, it's,
fast.
no, it's thanks.
Wait,
to
no, the
both.
lack of
It's
daylight.
both.
Yeah,
It's lack of, yeah.
lack of daylight savings. I mean, we
How
have
do you
daylight
save-
savings, just not in winter.
My question is, how did people save daylight before solar panels existed?
What?
Daylight saving time.
Hey, bro, never
I'm ready to
never
leave
break
this
it.
call.
Never destroy a
Wouldn't
solar
keep
panel,
track.
or else all the sunlight will come out of
Oh yes.
That could hurt.
Oh, there was a town that rejected solar panels because they thought it would suck up the power.
Suck
from
up
the sun.
the energy from the sun.
Which is- Which
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't change the amount of energy.
There's
the sun
also
produces.
one random town in South America where it periodically rains fish. Like once every year, it will just rain fish from the sky and no one knows why.
Wait, are we still talking about weather?
Yes.
I guess we
I
are.
mean,
Yeah.
it's literally raining.
I
Where
have a
is it?
topic.
You
I'm-
do?
I'll
I'm just
find.
gonna
Wait,
move
hold
over
on.
to.
I'll
Yes,
just-
we all do.
I'll
That's the whole point of the podcast. Anyway,
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright.
There's fish rain in Sri Lanka.
Really?
It's in Euro Honduras. It like every year it rains fish, and no one actually knows why. There's like different explanations. There's a New York Times article
it
on it.
would basically have to be
As the fish learned to fly, then forgot.
hurricane. Oh yeah,
The fish
true,
forgot how to fly.
They forgot, mate. They
The
just
fish-
forgot.
The fish just like, I forgot, and then dies.
They just start slewing.
Yeah, you just
Hey,
see the
what?
people like walk out
Um,
onto the streets and just pick up the fish. Oh yeah,
Slewing
fish.
is like I think it's Flight Simulator. It's when you want to move your plane's position without actually flying it, so you just move its direct position, in case you want to get a better flight angle.
Hmm.
So it's like leaving the plane of existence, moving, and then dropping it back down.
Wait.
Fish just want to do that.
Wait. Just editing the plane of existence?
Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
You know, fish can do a lot of like interesting things.
Like editing the plane of existence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Since when do you play flight simulators, Reuben?
I don't. I just know the phrase from YouTube.
There's flight simulator
then what-
YouTubers?
Yes.
That's gotta be the most boring thing to watch.
No, and
There's
they make it funny though.
There's
Oh yeah, I'm sure if
literally
Jay
people
Schlatt
who
played a
will-
flight simulator, it'd be
I could say
great.
something very
Yeah, he
controversial.
would just literally fly into giant
He'd
Giant
fly-
cock?
walls.
He would find
Yeah.
two towers that are the same size. Pick like a Boeing 747 and fly the
Oh,
Oh no.
he would do that though.
He
That's
would do that.
exactly
He
what he
would.
would do. Or he'd
Yeah.
play it with someone else and then watch someone do that.
Wait, have you guys
He
ever
would
seen?
play it with minks.
He
Poor
would.
minks would have to get pulled into that.
Yeah. Wait, have you guys ever seen Jaws?
Yeah, I have a jaw.
No, the movie.
Shut up, Reuben.
Yes. No, I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, okay, if you've ever watched
Yeah.
it, Jay Schlatt looks like the fisherman in it.
Alright, wait, I'm gonna search this
Uh,
up.
You mean the
So,
fisherman looks like Jay
He looks
Schlatt?
like, what's his name? Quint. He looks like Quint from Jaws.
He does. I'll post it. I'll post it on
It
mail.
does. It looks-
Yes, he does.
it's so
I think it's
true.
just the nose and the sideburns that really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have. I've minimized Discord.
I put it on mails.
Okay. I mean, I've already seen the photo.
I feel like that's what Jay Schlatt would look like if he stayed outside for like 7 days. Then he'd just turn into that. Exactly that.
True. All right. I
Okay.
think. Is it time to move on? It is.
It
Yeah.
is. It's like exactly time. I
Alright.
have a topic.
Who's next? Reuben?
So yeah, so Seth
Take it
asked
away.
me if my topic was about Valorant. It's slightly with a stretch. Okay, so my topic wasn't about Valorant, but about Riot Games and their anti-cheat because I'm gonna talk about online privacy. And if you
Ooh.
know
Riot
anything
is
about Riot's anti-cheat, it's very intrusive. It basically has access to your
Oh,
entire
Riot
computer.
just sucks in general, though.
Yeah,
It
Riot.
basically has
I
access to
Riot
your
is
entire
just a-
computer.
Terrible software.
Like, it's effective. Like, there's
Agreed.
basically no hackers in Valorant or League, but it's very intrusive. And knowing that the game is partially owned by a Chinese company is also very reassuring.
Dun.
You might know how TikTok gets a bunch of random information that it doesn't need, like your home network name and stuff like that.
Does it really?
TikTok would like to make and manage calls.
Hold up.
Nobby is now playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Did you get that as well?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I don't think I have Steam open. So
We
anyway,
should-
yes,
We
anti-cheat,
should spam
No,
into
just
chat.
Continue.
It was online,
online privacy.
Like,
Right, so what's the problem with Riot's anti-cheat?
it's because it's
It has
very
access to
intrusive.
your
It has full
entire
access to your
computer.
computer, basically.
How do you know?
Because I watch Varsity Gaming, and I think he said he didn't want to play either. He didn't want to play a Riot game,
It's like
or he
the
didn't
best.
want Siege to upgrade to. I think it's called Vanguard as the system, because
Yeah, it
yes,
is.
Riot
effective.
Vanguard.
Like Siege has got a lot of hackers, and yes, although Vanguard would be effective, it's very intrusive.
Yeah, it's like it's effective. It's the best we got at the moment, but like still, it's like it's that way up between privacy and
Like you see all these VPN ads at the moment. Like VPNs have just suddenly skyrocketed in the last few years.
Because everyone
Speaking
cares
of-
about online privacy.
Speaking of, this video has been sponsored by
Yeah. Speaking,
all
this
the
video is sponsored
VPNs.
by every VPN in existence. Yes, but
Yes.
VPNs though.
Wait, it's a good question. What happens if you activate multiple at once? What happens?
You just have maximum security, you know?
Yeah.
No one will know where you are. Just set
The-
each VPN to a different country.
The worst part
Easy.
about this is that not all VPNs are actually like safe online. Some of them are actually don't
government
protect you
spied
properly.
on.
Yeah.
If someone's trying to track you, they'll be like, this guy's in Canada, Australia, China, all at once.
Yo.
It's just
Oh,
optimal
did you know that
security.
there's an island in the middle of the world? It's the most populated island in the world, and people teleport in and out of it, and it's a real place, according to computers. It's called Null Island. It's an actual place. It's an actual thing that exists. It's not an actual place. But if you input, if you know when Google wants to know your location,
Yeah.
and you click no, it puts the data as null.
Yeah.
But some apps can't read null as null. They read it as 0.
Mm-hmm.
So they think you're in smack bang in the middle of the world.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just off
So-
the coast of Africa.
Huh.
It's like that one dude who put his number plate as NULL, and he got a bunch of like random speeding tickets that he didn't get because of the police officer doesn't put the speeding ticket in because of like the person's far away, and they like didn't see the number plate or something. Then they just then it puts it down as null, and then it gave the speeding ticket to that dude.
What? Yeah. What? That's.
That's
what-
kind of his fault though. But anyway,
Yeah. That. So VPNs.
he's just gonna get a speeding ticket from like the other side of the country.
So honestly, I think I'm the last person on Earth who just doesn't care about online privacy.
I don't. I virtually don't. I don't have
No.
it. Actually, I shouldn't say that on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I think the only
That's
time
not
I've ever
smart to say
used
on-
there's 2 times I've used a VPN, and only one I've done successfully. So one, I downloaded a VPN so I could watch a show on Amazon Prime Video America. A show that shall not be named, but anyway. And it didn't work because Prime Video is really doesn't
be
like
Probably High
VPNs.
School DxD, honestly.
What?
No, nothing.
You
Okay.
must DM me the show title.
Nah, I'm
He
good.
didn't say what it is, so you know it's not something. You
Yeah,
know it's
yeah,
not
true.
great.
Anyway,
So,
moving on. So the
My
second
guess
time
is
I
it's
used
High
a
School
VPN.
DxD. Is it?
What? No, it's not
High
that.
I bet it was.
It's not.
I'm pretty sure it's an American version.
Amazon Prime Video USA.
I think it is. I don't know.
Anyway, if even it wasn't that.
You sure?
So the second time I used a VPN was to download Clash Mini, because it was out in Finland but not in New Zealand. And that actually worked well. So it's the one time I've used a VPN successfully, and unless I need to for downloading a foreign game or watching a foreign show on a foreign streaming service, for those purposes I'll download it, but I'll never download it, or especially buy a VPN. I'll never buy a VPN for privacy reasons. I just couldn't care less.
I personally think the only people who really need VPNs are people who have a large following. If you don't have,
Yeah,
if
true.
you're not popular, you don't have a large following, not
Like
rich,
us.
Yeah, then you shouldn't really need one.
Like there was Tom Scott's video on YouTube where he talks about like how some VPN ads that like are not truthful. Like in the way it's like your data goes, the VPN makes it that your data goes through an encrypted tunnel so that no one else can reach it. But if you're on a website that has a lock or in the top left, of the link, then that's also the same. It goes through an encrypted tunnel. Like,
Secret tunnel.
yes, secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. To all of you Avatar fans.
Oh, that's an Avatar reference?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Which one are you talking about? The one with blue people or the one with the blue arrow?
The downvote on his forehead.
Avatar,
Bruh.
the first air.
It's from the first Airbender.
It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The last.
Nice
Oh, I should.
first.
That's what I should have done my topic on. I should have done it on Legend of Korra and how bad it is.
No.
I think
Nah,
most Avatar's way of
please,
reading
I
it.
get
Or
enough
he
of
would
that
have
at
done the
school.
Avatar movie.
Oh yeah, all the movie. You have 10 earthbenders to lift a tiny rock. Whereas
Yeah.
previously you could have one earthbender lift and move an entire city around.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
scuffed.
Yes. If you ever feel unlucky, just remember there's a guy with a giant downvote permanently on his forehead.
And it glows when someone dislikes him.
Does it?
Well,
Wait.
okay, no, it glows when he's in trouble, but when he's in trouble, usually it's when someone dislikes him because they're attacking
Right.
him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So he just instantly downvotes them as his,
he just
his
instantly gets
reaction.
downvoted.
What was that laugh? That was a bit sus. Sussy.
Uh,
Dun.
Oh.
Dwayne Johnson eyebrow raise emoji.
Wait, I put something for this.
You've got a meme for this?
Monty the Annoying said
Oh,
Susie
no.
balls.
Okay.
What? Susie ball?
Yes.
Yes, I heard that. Susie ball. I'm. Why am I
Monty
laughing
the
at
Annoying
that?
said Sped Kid.
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, it does say Monty the Annoying, so
It does. Yeah.
it's on topic.
Yeah. All right. Shall we
Anyway.
move on? This topic has run dry, I think.
Look at my spelling of /GTS.
I can't see. I don't have Discord open.
I'll fix it.
I only have this pop out.
This is not over.
Wait, you're not. Please.
Monty the Annoying said I'm dyslexia.
You're dyslexia?
You can't even spell im.
I'll stop now.
Yes.
I'm the
Alright.
living embodiment of dyslexia.
Time to take the next topic. Seth or Toby? Who's
Stop.
gonna-
I'm happy to go next.
Good.
Okay.
No
That's
one
good.
knows when it's me because it can't pronounce my name at this.
Why?
It just
Why?
said stop.
Shh. Toby is announcing his topic, everyone.
The
You must
hell
listen.
up.
Okay.
Why do we use trees to symbolize Christmas? And why specifically pine trees?
Isn't it fat people?
That is
Isn't
a
like a
good
fat man in a red
question.
suit?
Oh, I think this is going down the same road as the Jesus wasn't white debate.
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't, was he?
Well, I mean, he was.
He
Trees were
said he
pines,
was.
they were birch.
Bro, I wasn't there.
He was. A lot of people say he
It
was
is
Arab,
like,
but
no,
he
he
wasn't
was.
Arab though. So
Okay,
He
but
was.
there's
he
a
would
lot
have been
of
olive skinned.
there's
He
a
was
lot of people
actually
saying
cyan.
Jesus couldn't have been
Arab
white.
is
Was
someone
the
from
Middle East.
Arabia.
So the most powerful being in existence can't change his own race. Is that what they are implying?
Jesus is the only person who can be transracial.
And Michael Jackson, but
Yet.
That wasn't
That's
his
gonna be
fault
like a
having
new
to be white.
sexuality
It wasn't
transracial.
his fault.
But that's a good question because in the Middle East there wouldn't have been pine trees. Like there wouldn't have been many pine trees. Like it's
But I mean,
like why the
to be
pine tree
But to be honest, who wants to put up an olive tree in their house?
For
Like-
real.
or a palm tree?
It's not as aesthetic, is it?
yeah,
Or
pine
just
trees
like a cross.
pine trees are also easier to draw.
They are.
But
It's just
also, I
basically,
think Christmas was. Oh,
it's just a
yeah,
rectangle with 3 triangles stacked on top of it. And you
Yeah, I think-
That's true.
I think Christmas was less made like because of Jesus, and it was more Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Because Coca-Cola
Yes,
invented
Santa
Santa.
used to be yellow.
Spoilers.
Huh?
Yes, Santa used to be yellow, but then Coke is like, you know what? We're gonna copyright this. He's red now. Well, not copyright, but they made it. It was actually Coca-Cola that made Santa red.
Yes.
Yes, but okay, coming
They
back to
bought
the
a new clothes.
question, why do we use pine trees to celebrate Christmas? We got to remember that although it is Christian in its roots, Christmas, as we know it today, is very much a pagan holiday.
Yes.
So it's, I mean, it doesn't mean we can't celebrate like the birth of Jesus as Christians, but that's not what
Yep.
that's not what Christmas today is known
Yeah.
for or used for.
Like,
But-
they're trying to anti-do that, like Walmart calling it a grand pine tree instead of a Christmas tree, because Christmas is the word Christ in it.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of debate over whether the shortening of Christmas to Xmas is actually, like, what's the word?
Removal.
Removal. Yeah, is actually removing it, but
So
that's just shortening the word because
it's normally you just use it to shorten it in a text.
yes,
You don't actually. No, most people don't actually say Xmas. Like
yeah,
in a conversation.
both words are 2 syllables, but one is a lot shorter.
Yes, at least
Yeah.
when you write it.
Yes.
it's like there was one town that like didn't have candy canes because apparently candy canes is J for Jesus.
Really?
It's a cane. It's a cane. It's not a
cane.
J.
You don't even. What? You hold it like a cane, which is the curvy bit.
It's
I don't
like
know, it goes
in the
above
flippin'
the
like
line.
1950s, would they stop hitting kids with canes because it's shaped like a J for Jesus, and that would be
What?
wrong hitting kids with Jesus. It's a cane. It's not a J.
Yeah.
It's like when people say amen and a woman.
Yes.
It's not what it
it's not-
means.
It's
It
the fact
means
that it
so
has
be
men
it.
in it. It doesn't matter. It means so be it.
Yes,
It's
amen.
not-
Amen derives from the Hebrew word amen, which is so it's just a like an English reading of the word amen. So it just
Yeah.
so it looks like amen.
But we
So,
must. But
amen.
according to liberals in the U.S. or Senate or House, they can now
House.
say amen and our woman
Yes.
and attack
by
helicopters.
Arsenal.
transgender.
Arsonist.
What? Arson.
Arsenic poisoning.
Speaking of
should not have-
poison, yeah, wait, that was a weird transition.
It was.
I watch a lot of like murder shows.
He does.
Like Poirot, Midsummer Murders, other ones.
Why
That's
in
why I always lock
Midsummer?
my balcony door at night.
Yeah, and because we were trying to blitz through the Poirot series, which is a good series, it does get like it does tend to drag on, but it's good. One thing we keep finding, because it's usually just me and my mum that watch it, and maybe one of my siblings,
Joe Mama?
is that sigh. I had to say sigh because you wouldn't hear me sigh on the mic. Anyway,
like
Yeah.
that.
whenever poison is
They
involved
just
in the
cut out.
murder, because of how often, so you know who wrote the Poirot series? It was Agatha Christie. She really has a thing for strychnine.
Wouldn't it be Poirot?
No, it's Poirot.
Poirot. Anyway,
Wait,
the
Rob,
writer
wouldn't
just
that be the person who wrote
every
it?
time someone gets poisoned, we're like, is it strychnine? Yes. Okay, is it going to be strychnine? Yes. It's cyanide. Ooh, a new poison. Really? No, it's strychnine. Oh, well, wouldn't you know? It's strychnine.
Is strychnine a type of poison?
It is. It's a type of
Right.
poison.
It sounds like when people get scared, strychnine.
Yeah, that's
Something
what I
like
thought you were
that.
saying. I'm like, what are you on about, you spaz?
Strychnine.
Strychnine?
Yes.
Who is Neen and why are you strychnine?
Why has she been stricken down?
She has been stricken.
Dang. That's...
Do we want to go
It's-
back to Christmas or should
Oh
we keep
wait, we
going on
didn't
the
say what
tangent?
episode this was at the beginning, did we? I don't
I think
we
it's
did.
episode 9.
Yeah, #0009.
Yes.
For some reason, you
that was
put
ambitious.
freezes.
That was a very ambitious 000.
It was, but
You really want to go to 9,999?
I
Yeah,
mean,
what do we do then?
I mean, he just has to go
Face
over
reveal.
like 1,000 to make
Face
it
reveal
count.
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Episode
I-
9999.
All right. Speaking of face reveal, we will be doing the first reveal at the 12th episode. I think.
No, season 2,
Yeah.
episode 1, episode 13.
No, why? What? I feel like we should do it on the 12th episode. That just makes more sense.
Why not
But,
just
like,
already have
part of
shown your
season
face?
2.
Because
on
we're
top of that,
spastic and didn't do it in the first episode.
in season 2,
Then
I
just
think
I
do it
don't
in the
have a
second
face
one.
cam.
Well, then you can't just do that.
Then
don't
don't
do it at episode
end up
12.
doing the
Just do it at
first
episode
one, then
12.
cut it and do a new
But-
one. And
But that was a. Yeah.
Anyway, so for all the viewers, in season 2, we will be opening up our Discord, and people will be able to join the
we'll
podcast.
be opening up the
I
DMs.
think.
This is the first that I've heard anything of this.
What? We've been talking about it so.
We have.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have
Seems
like
like a
one
bad idea.
guest on every episode, and if
Get
you
Tommy
click
in
on
it,
one of
bruv.
our names,
Nah.
bruv.
you can
We
see
can
that you
just
get badges
abuse him
for
for
being
being
Bro,
on.
get
good.
Dream. Get Dream, bro.
We can abuse Dream for being
On the
American.
note of Dream, have any of you guys
Yeah.
seen Teletubbies?
What? What
What?
does that have to do with Dream?
You've not
What do
seen
you
the Green
mean?
Teletubby.
Have you not seen Dream?
Alright,
Yeah.
we
And
should
have you
Oh,
not
I see
seen
what you mean.
Teletubby?
Okay,
move
moving on. Seth, do you want to take us into the final topic of the day?
Okay. This is a great topic.
Oh no. Oh,
Halo
no.
Infinite.
Okay, phew.
Halo Infinite. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's-
Oh,
beta came
no.
out.
It's Hello Infinite.
Halo Infinite.
Halo used to only be on Xbox.
No,
They
Halo.
changed it-
Now
they went
Halo
to
may be
PC as well
infinite.
ages ago.
Halo may be infinite, and Doom may be eternal.
But Scotland is
is
forever.
Alright, well, that's my joke of the day done.
What do you mean my joke of the day done? That's
You've like made
he's
like
made
Yeah.
so many.
You've been cracking wise all day, Reuben.
That was my magnum opus.
Do you know what
It was
magnum opus
opus.
means?
No.
It means most
Neither.
important.
Yeah, okay, well, still.
Well,
it
that kind
still
of makes
works.
sense.
It
Okay,
still
point
works.
taken. Your best joke of the day. How sad. Okay. Halo Infinite. What yeah.
First, I want to ask Tony, why the sudden sigh after the words Halo and Infinite?
Infinite is touchy topic.
There was just an instant sigh after those words, so I want to know why. Like, I don't
Did
really
you
care
up
if you guys
and
hate the
leave?
game or not, because
Did he just up and leave?
I don't know. If he did, it's okay.
Ah. Well, Halo Infinite, isn't it? I thought Halo Infinite was a bad game.
What? No, it's
No.
just because IGN is stupid.
Oh,
They're just making everything cost a lot.
You know the Cuphead incident where they had a game reviewer that didn't know how to jump then dash. You know
yeah.
that
Oh,
mechanic in
yes,
platformers
yes. I've
where you
seen
jump
that.
and
I've seen that
dash?
video. Yeah.
How do you, that is like the simplest platforming mechanic there is.
Yeah, I hate it when critics don't know anything. Like it's
But
it's
but
it's
this is the
cringy,
point
but it's
where
also
that-
hilarious.
Like gun
That's
critic.
to the point where it's. How do you not know how to do that? That's like negative IQ.
Negative
not knowing how to
IQ.
jump and then dash.
What
Like, do they
about-
have to look down at their controller every time they want to press a button, and then look back up at their screen? So, like, how?
You must have been playing on like a steering wheel, like Technoblade.
Yes. But apparently the IGN reviewers didn't like Halo.
Didn't they? I heard it was good.
It is good, but it's just
Like,
IGN being
I've played the
stupid.
game. It's very good.
Yeah,
The
it does look
biggest
quite good.
issue people are having with the game is the leveling system and the like in-game purchases system. Because Halo's been known for everything in Halo you didn't have to pay for. It was all free. Like you just had to
Is the
play
game,
to
is
get
the
it.
game itself free at the moment?
The game
Is that-
itself is free. Multiplayer is free. If you want to play the campaign, you got to pay for. But the campaign's not out yet. That comes out
What is the size of
8th?
the game?
of December. It's like 20. I can't remember if it was 20 or 60. It's a big difference, but it's one of those.
It's either 1 or 200 terabytes. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Honestly,
Is it on Steam?
Warzone be like that. But yeah, the game's got some good parts, but like its leveling system's very slow. You can only level up through challenges. That's one big issue, as well as their newest event stuff. To buy all of it is $1,000.
Real
from
money.
their first ever event. Yeah, $1,000 real dollars to get
Hi.
everything in the
You
event.
can pre-purchase the campaign for $99.95.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play it through Game
$99.95.
Pass. I'm just gonna play it through
Bruh.
Game Pass. That makes
My
it $1.
my general rule is never to spend more than $60 on a game if I can avoid it.
Then there's me who spent 133. Anyway,
You spent $133 on Rainbow Six Extraction before it came out.
Really?
Yes.
I want.
You only
Yes.
pre-order
And it's
things
not-
that you know you're gonna enjoy.
I know that the pre-order price was dropped. I feel slightly scammed. 'cause they
Reuben,
dropped
you're
the pre-order
such a
price.
You don't
Anyway,
pre-order.
have you
You don't
asked them yet?
pre-order digital games.
It's
You-
because it
Yeah.
has pre-order bonuses. Okay, I'm
Like
looking at
what?
the space for Halo Infinite. The space required 26.04 gigs. The
That's
space
supposed to be.
available 21.56 gigs. No.
Bruh.
Should I just uninstall Siege? I'm sure another 50 gigs will help.
We literally gotta do ranked for the new season. He's just gonna uninstall
true.
Siege.
Just
You also
uninstall
speak-
Siege and then does
Leave.
Halo ranked instead.
Speaking of new seasons coming out, Minecraft 1.18 comes out tomorrow.
Is that classified as a season or an update?
Yeah.
It's an update. But okay, we're talking
No,
about
it's
updates.
also the new-
Season
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
On new
And-
seasons, Fortnite getting a new season. Fortnite.
Oh yeah,
And
season
also-
3.
Sam,
No.
also tomorrow,
Episode
Chapter-
whatever it is.
the new Siege season comes out. High Calibre.
High
High
Calibre?
It comes out tomorrow.
You mean High
Well,
Caliber?
technically today.
No, he's
Calibre.
Sam, he's making a joke.
Yes, I know. I'm just explaining
No,
to
they
the
spelled
viewers.
with the E on the end.
Obviously.
It is High Calibre. Okay.
Is it spelled Kaliber or wait, no.
B-R-E.
Caliber or RE?
BRE.
It'd be
Okay.
RE.
It's still Caliber.
Well,
Bruh.
here in New Zealand,
Calibra?
here in New Zealand we do it RE because centimeter.
Calibre.
Center
Because
and
then you put
meter
the little
are Res.
apostrophe above
No, no,
the
no.
E.
We all know it's Calibra.
Calibra.
Yeah.
If you ever feel like your game seasons come out too slow, like every 3 months, did you know? I'm so sorry, Sam. Valorant
You get a
releases a
season
new
every 3
act
months?
Valorant releases a new act roughly every month.
Every
Bro,
month.
You
Wasn't
guys,
Apex
you
do
you
the
get
same
your
thing?
games get seasons every 3 months. Try play Destiny. 180 days till the next season.
180? Do they?
Yes!
Are they yearly or something?
No,
That's
it's
not-
because
that's-
they're releasing the new big DLC for Destiny 2, and it comes out in 180 days. So they decided, let's just make the next season the new DLC. So they just made it with the least amount of content, 180 days.
So back to what you were saying. So they release. So the way Valorant does it is really weird. So they have what's called a chapter, which is for all intents and purposes a season because it's 3 acts, and every act lasts a month. So a chapter is a season, and an act is
Cringe.
a third of a season. So they don't release
Right,
they don't
it's
release
dumb.
new characters every act. Like Chamber was the chapter 3, act 3.
They release
Season.
they'll do like one chapter will bring out a map, one chapter will bring out a season. They do like that stuff. Sometimes.
They do it act ways. If I pull up the update history,
Is that?
I've just
I know
put
when I
it-
play that they did one which was a new map, then they bring out a new character, then a new map, then a new character.
I will say at the moment I am liking Valorant. I just hate the gunplay. Like I love the ability system. I hate the gunplay.
Apex. Good abilities, you know.
Alright, do we... I feel like this has kind of devolved into just general game talk, so shall we... Should we wrap up, or any more... Oh, Toby,
Yeah.
you're actually here now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
and-
I just
Leave as soon as
Oh, yeah,
Seth
no
said Halo
problem.
Infinite.
No problem. Yeah, so we better... Toby's got to leave at 3:30, so and it's 25 past 3, so we better wrap up, shall we?
Yeah,
All in
Robin,
favour.
I gotta go protest about vaccines being bad.
Oh,
and
sweet.
killing us.
Just mention the fact that
Doing
I'm
God's
gonna
work,
get my-
man.
I'm going to get my second vaccine today.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Ayo, Paul.
Like now.
imagine not having
like
both
in
the
5
vaccines,
minutes.
Sam.
I'm getting my second on the 14th.
Oh, you'll
December.
need your vaccine pass
Oh,
as well.
cringe.
Yeah, I'll
I
get that.
won't.
You can get that just online, straight after.
Yeah. But my
I
phone
gotta
is
go, I
still-
gotta go get a haircut. Time to get my passport.
Okay. I can say I like your cut,
Here,
G.
you need. Oh yeah, I got my haircut yesterday.
I like your cut, G. I got him.
Ah, my head.
Ow,
Wow.
my head.
That was so badly choreographed or whatever.
Choreography.
Choreography. Alright.
Choreographed.
Alright, so this brings us to
Okay.
the end of our podcast for today. Hopefully we'll get in one more podcast by Christmas. All in favour of that, say aye. Aye.
I.
Love the
Okay.
enthusiasm, guys. Keep it up. So until next time.
Anyway,
Till next time. That
this
is
has
the
been
end.
What the Fridge.
Yep. Stay in anticipation for season 2, where we hopefully reveal our
We
faces.
still got 3
Introduce
episodes
a
left.
new
We
of this
do.
season.
permanent member every season.
When we're gonna do season 2 in person, or maybe like. Not.
I was hoping to. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that maybe in the season
Okay,
finale
Accidentally
of season
activate my
1.
macro and I just get a
So
spam.
Makes for a much better podcast if you do it in person rather than over Discord. But
It turns out that I lied. They don't all come out a month apart. They're really inconsistent. Some of them are like 3 months. It's anywhere from 1 to 3 months
Yeah.
apart.
okay.
Like the last two, the Reflection Act 2 started September 8th and finished November 2nd. That's 1 month. So episode 3 Act 2 only lasted a month, whereas if I go to
Yep. We get
episode
the
1
point, I
Act
think.
2, no, episode 1 Act 3, it goes from October to January. They're so inconsistently spaced.
Well, it's almost as
Okay,
inconsistent
I think we
as
get the point.
as our uploading schedule. Bam, got him.
Yeah, everyone
Alright.
clap for that.
All right, woo!
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
So